Hello and welcome back to milestone number 3. If you've completed milestone 1 and milestone 2, good for you. You are well on your way to finishing Minesweeper. I think we've crossed the difficult hurdles. I think milestone 1 was the hardest. Just to get started is always the hardest, isn't it? So milestone 3 is as follows. Look at it. It almost looks like a game, doesn't it? It almost looks like the actual finished game. So as you can see, I have added some more cells, but I only did that because we will be adding these. So this is supposed to be the counter for the bombs. See, in the original game, you have like a counter of how many bombs there are. And when you flag cells, then the counter goes down. And this is supposed to be a timer that starts when you uncover the first cell. So for now, as you can see, these timers and this bomb counter and this timer don't work, but they are displayed very nicely. And in your code, you should be able to test them out, both with 0, numbers from 1 to 10, and numbers from 11 to 999, as well as negative numbers from -1 all the way back to -99. So test your code, and I'll show you how I tested my code when I show you the solution. And you need the styling to look like this. So if you remember in milestone 2, we did this really cool beveled box. So this is the outset bevel, and this is an inset bevel. This is also a small inset bevel. For this, you'll need this tiny SVG, which is just like 1 by 1 pixel of this light gray color. I will give you that SVG, as well as the SVGs you need for rendering the counters. You need basically 0 to 9 and also a minus sign. And I created those SVGs myself using Inkscape and using a reference that I had of the game. And it actually went quite fast, but that shouldn't interest you because you don't have to do the SVGs yourself. Anyway, if you want, you can also enlarge the board so it'll look nice. And you don't have to have these counters moving, okay? Just make them static and add them to this area, which I called the board top bar. You can call it whatever you like, but that is milestone 3. That's it. Just adding this, and this into the top bar, and just make the board larger because it'll be easier it'll look nicer, right? And make sure the styling is just right. Okay, I'll record the next video. So the next video is my solution, my implementation of milestone 3. So I think that milestone 1 was a bit big, and milestone 3 should not take you too long, but do take the time to make your code look good, to make your code well written. Don't just slap it together. Don't just like haberdash it, I'll show you how I make my code look as good as I know how to make it. You're always welcome to tell me that I could have improved here or there. And I really hope that you'll learn something from me, because why else am I making these videos? So I'd love to hear your comments. I will end this video and I'll see you in the next one.